Okay, so I want to start this video by saying that I'm not an immigrant. I am not a Muslim. I'm not even a Latina. I have never lived in an inner city. Yet I still feel incredibly hurt and saddened by Trump winning the presidency. And I want to make this video because I find myself replying to comments on social media and replying to people and getting so angry, and it's just not getting anywhere, and I'm done. I need a break. So my hope is that I can get out everything I need to say in this video and get off the internet for a while and just live in the world of real and heal. So I wanted to make a video because I feel like there's a huge disconnect between the people who voted for Trump and the people who didn't. And it's really hard for some folks out there to understand why those of us who are so angry right now are feeling so hurt. I think a lot of that anger seems misplaced and invalid, but I just need Trump supporters and people who voted for Trump to understand a couple of things coming from our perspective. Number one is that we understand that you had every right to vote for Trump for whatever reason you wanted to vote for him, and you don't have to explain that to anyone. That is one of the most beautiful things about this country, is that you can vote for anyone you want to for whatever reason you want to, and that is your prerogative and no one else's. And we get that. And I see a lot of people, even my friends on social media, saying things like, well, I voted for Trump, but I didn't vote for him because he's racist. I voted for him because, I like his economic policy, or I don't want my taxes to go up, or I'm pro-life, and that's really important to me. And that's all fine. That's perfect, actually. That's exactly what the rights in your country allow you to do. But what you do have to understand, and what you need to own in this case, is that regardless of why you voted for Trump, your vote for Trump emboldened a group of violent, very racist people to be able to act. Because now Donald Trump is president, someone who agrees with their sentiments, and they feel like they can get away with anything. And I think it was impossible to go on the internet today without seeing some of the events that have happened in the past 2 days. Just 2 days since Trump has been announced the president-elect. Things like, Latino and black children being heckled at school and ostracized, racial slurs thrown at them or written on the bathroom walls, or adults getting slurs yelled at them at the gas station or being told to go back where they came from. People being told to get to the back of the bus. Trump's president now. Or women having their hijabs ripped off of them and being choked with them by the neck. Things just didn't used to be okay. But now people feel like they can act that way, and it's all in the name of Trump. And listen, I know, before I go any further, I know that all Trump supporters, all people who voted for Trump are not racist. That's impossible. It might not even be the majority of Trump supporters who are racist. It could just be a small handful. And I completely understand that. But this is an election that was different than any other election in my lifetime and in a lot of our lifetimes, in that it wasn't just about small disagreements about policy. It was really about what was most important to you. And regardless of why you voted for Trump, a vote for Trump told people who look like me, I know that your life is going to be negatively affected by this president, but I don't care because of X issue. I don't care because I don't want my taxes to go up. I know he's racist, but I'm pro-life, so I'm going to vote for him anyway. And to be honest, it's just really hurtful. It just really hurts our feelings. And, anger always comes from another emotion. And I really think in this case, it just comes from fear. We're afraid of what's going to happen to us now that this man has been elected. And it's hard to cope with the fact that our extreme fear, in some cases for our lives, but definitely for our rights, wasn't important enough for some of you. And that's the hardest pill to swallow. So it's done. It happened. He's the president-elect. Regardless of how many conspiracy theories you see on the internet, he's going to be inaugurated on January 20th, and we all have to accept that reality. But don't say that, well, I don't understand why they're protesting. We didn't protest when Obama got elected. Obama never said any of the inflammatory things that Donald Trump has said. Tell me when Obama said, oh, no more white people in this country. We are closing the borders to white people until we really know what they're coming here for. And, I'm building a wall between here and Britain. Anyone who's British, get out. Go back over the wall. We're deporting you all. If he had said things like that, are you kidding? The poor man wouldn't have even made it to the Oval Office without being assassinated. He wouldn't have taken one step in there. So I just want you to think about the fact that for a lot of us, this hasn't happened before. We've heard stories. We've heard our parents and our grandparents tell us about the way it used to be. And now we're going to have to experience that. And we're going to have to fight against that. And we're going to have to prove why we're worthy of being considered equal humans to another group of people. And that's hard. And it's upsetting. But it's what we have to do, and it's what we will push forward with. So just understand that, no, it's not one person's fault. It's not one Trump supporter's fault. It's not even all Trump supporters' fault. But regardless of why you voted for him, you did say to the world and to any people of color or any marginalized group or LGBTQ group that their rights and their lives aren't as important as yours.